much for taking your time to stop by my channel. Today I'm going to do another watercolor card or greeting card, and I will be doing the one-stroke technique using the watercolor, which is one thing I think is kind of unique about what I'm doing. Is technically most of the times this type of technique is not done with watercolor. So let's go through the products. I'm using Strathmore Media cards, and this is the one I'm going to be painting on. Then for the watercolor, I'm using the Turner Artist watercolor. It's an 18 set, just with small little tubes like these. So I'm going to be using Maya Red, Sap Green, Chinese White, Burnt Sienna, Artist Watercolor Permanent Gamboge, and forgot a green, which I don't use a whole lot of it, but it's the Phthalo Green BS. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these set aside. The brushes that I'm using are Amagic. Here's a card. And they're long handled, which I have to get used to because I'm not used to long handled, but I do like how they behave. They work nicely. I'm using number 8 and number 16 on this design. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. This again is just going to be a real easy design, and I'm just dipping my brush into a little bit of water. I am going to be using the red, the Maya Red, and the Chinese White. I think I just stuck my brush in something. And I'm going to, once again, do the card this direction. I'm going to start at the top, and I'm just doing just a real quick wiggle. Just a real quick wiggle. So it's like you can see a little bit of the white, because the card's white, but that's what I'm supposed to do. I mean, as far as, that's intentional, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's not what I'm supposed to do, but that's what my intention is for you to see a little bit of the white, but have it be just very lightly. And then I go over it again, and I'm just doing the same wiggle pattern. And you could switch down to a smaller brush if you wish. I'm just keeping the same one for this part. I will switch to something else when I get to the green, or doing the leaves. And then once again I'm going to do another leaf, or another flower, excuse me. I think I need to get a little bit more water. And I'm serious, it's just a little, and I tap it off. If you need to use paper towels or whatnot, that's fine. But you don't want it to be real runny. Like this one is kind of runny. I don't really want it to be runny. So I'm going to go over it again and just do the quick, ever so quickly, shaking of the brush. I like that. And then just go back over it again like you did the other one. I like how it turns out. Just a very unique light, it's a light feeling flower, I think, at least. So I'm going to have three flowers. Go over this again if I want. Again, I'm just moving it very quickly. Do it again. If I want to turn it a little bit here to make it look a little bit, whoops, got it going the wrong direction. And pull it in. It's great. And then I'll go back over it again. So I'm doing 2 layers on each flower. Alright, so I have that. That's cool. So then I'm going to move on to doing my greenery or leaves, however you want to say it, because not necessarily all going to be green. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of the brown and the green together. And then I'm just going to come through here, put my stems in, just very lightly. And I can make it like we have 3 different stems, doesn't matter. Alright, or we can have it that they're all hooked together. I'm using the brown, and I might want to go over this a little bit again. And I'm just going to come out in different spots with this brown. And maybe just come out like that. I can put a little bit of green in it, but on this one I'm just going to do just a real, I'm kind of laying it down and pulling it. So hopefully you can see that. So I'm just laying it down, kind of making it a little wider, and then raising up and pulling it. And pulling it. If I feel the need to go back over it, I can. I'm just going to keep doing that. Hopefully I don't have too much. I want brown. More brown on here than green. Like that. Just very quick and easy. I hope you like this series. I just thought it'd be a little change from doing the gloss all the time. And I really do like the watercolors, so they kind of have a special part in my heart anyways. Alright, so on these I am next going to just do a few little, making them smaller than in my sample because there's not a whole lot of space here. So that's why. Just make them little. And then just pull a stem. You can do the green or the brown. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. I think on my sample I pretty much did those type of little leaves. Let me go up this way a little bit. And they're a little bit different. Just fine. Something I like about watercolor is that you can do different shades of green with it, and it's fine. It's very pretty together like that. Okay, and then I did have a few wiggly leaves. Let's see how they do on this. Pretty good so far. Now I'm just doing again my basic wiggle leaves. You can rotate these just like I tell you in all my other videos. You can rotate them to where the colors can be different on each side, meaning I can have the brown on one side on the outer part and the green on the other side on the outer part, or I can do just like what I did here. It's really neat to vary it, or if you want to keep it the same on all of them, that's fine as well. And this time I'm going to just go down like that. It's very pretty. I'm really enjoying this. And I hope you are too. I hope you're finding it to be interesting, because I like it a lot. Now this one, I'm going to do like what I said a minute ago. And see, then that gives it a very interesting look. I have the green and the brown. Very interesting. And then we'll come, let's see where else we can put this. And you can do different colors. They don't all have to be this color of green or this combination of brown. I really like it. I hope you do too. I'm having fun doing this. Again, if you don't have the watercolors, you don't have to spend money on them. I just happen to have had such an interest in the watercolors last year that I already had them and thought, you know, why not give this a try and see how it works? Because I like doing this type of stroke work, but I'm always doing it on acrylic. And I do have a love that I'm finding for watercolors, so why not do it, try it. Very interesting. This would be a pretty fall one, really. And the last thing I'm going to do on this, again, just trying to keep it simple, is just dot the centers of the flowers. And I am just using the yellow that I mentioned. So they're not standing out a whole lot, but they are there. Whoops, kind of. And if you wanted, you could mix another color with it just to get them to stand out a little more. I didn't do this on my sample, but let's give it a try. I do try to put in some of the red, which is the pinkish color, combined with the white. See, it makes it stand out a little bit more, adding that in here. Very fun. I'm enjoying this, so I hope you like it too. And if you do, again, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And last but not least, please share this with all of your friends on your social network just by hitting that subscribe button that you'll see underneath the video. Very easy to do, and that way that'll help me. I am trying to grow my channel, so I would appreciate any support that I can get. And thanks again. I do appreciate you as a subscriber, viewer, more than you know. And until the next time, you have a good one.